Hello, in this program, we're going to take a look at a couple of activities. We're going to look at how to branch in a program, what we call an OR this can turn on. We're going to then look how do we add that branch, how do we add if we want to put something in series with that branch, and how do we remove a branch. So one of the programs you're going to use has this coming up, and I'm just going to drag that over here. Well, I bet it will be a little bit imposing. There it is. We see we've got this program where there's these 4 branches where we have to put in to one output. Sometimes we see people doing something like this where they have started putting in and they created a new rung. We're not supposed to make a new rung. And one of the warnings you'll get is you're not supposed to use an output twice. And it will warn you and say, whoa, don't do that. And then you can cancel. So what we want to do is just get rid of this rung 2 all the way. We're just hitting that, and the delete key is one way to do it. And the first one we want to branch is right here. So you use your mouse button, you right click, you choose the menu that says insert a row after the cursor. That's what you want, is another row, not another rung. And I'm going to tell you a shortcut. I'm just going to type X1 on the keyboard and hit OK. And then I'm going to just type X3, OK, and X4, OK. Now I'm going to go back, and the original showed this should be a normally close. So I'm just going to hit the slash that's located on the question mark key, and I'm going to do the same at X4. Now I'm here, and I'm going to go up and show you where this shortcut came from. You see it says line control arrow. So I'm going to do control arrow and go up. Now, if I hold down Control Shift, it lets me erase that. Control arrow. So now to add the next one, I'm simply going to say right click, insert. Again, type X1, X3, X4, and control up arrow. And then I can go back through and edit the ones that it's supposed to have. So that's how to insert. And sure enough, the one you're doing will have one more item. So that's how you do it. Now I'm just going to change a little bit to show how did we ever do something like this. Well, let's go through and start a new rung, X1. And I'm going to have that drive Y2. Just made that up. And I'm going to drop down, insert a row after cursor, and say Y2. And I'm going to go line up control there. And maybe I have something like X2, turn this off, whatever it might be. We won't really worry about that, but I decide I want something else next to here. I right click and I say I want a column. See, there's A, these are the columns, B, C, the rows are within one. So I'm going to say I want a column after the cursor. That's how I can put maybe X3 there. Might not make sense for this program, but we're showing simply how to edit. So that was how to branch a program, how to use an OR with an AND, or remove a branch. So that's a very useful thing to do. And I'm going to right click here and say delete the row. The last one I want to show is a common problem that happens. I'm going to tell this to download this to my PLC. I've already connected. It says there's a syntax error in the ladder program. Syntax means something the computer doesn't understand, like a mistype. like a word we would misspell, we could call it a syntax error. There is no word such as that, but it's a mistype. Computers call it a syntax error. It's something it doesn't expect. It expects these words, such as out, N-O, N-C, whatever these are. It doesn't expect anything but those. And it says, needs to be canceled, correct the error first. Well, let's learn about this navigation a little bit. That X there, that X there. I'm going to hit that. Well, what was that list called? Did you catch the name? Maybe not. It's one of the windows. There's 3 windows we use. Navigation. That's this one on the side. And if I go here, oh, little cursor flying around. But if we go View, Window, Navigation, you see we lost that. But we go View, Window, Navigation, and the other window, Instruction. But that's not what we're here for. This window down here, see the little X? This is the output window, and previously it's been made small. I click and drag just like Excel, and it says, oh, look at my error, rung 2, there's no end statement. So rung 2, now I can type the letter E, or I can drag the N there. I just typed an E. Now I go to write the project into the PLC. Oh, having a little. This time I get no errors, and it's ready to connect and send that. So there's some things on editing branches, dealing with missing windows or errors. Hopefully that helps you do your projects and keep you going. Enjoy.